Commander HFY observed humanity's primitive solar system with contempt. The Valorians had conquered 17 civilizations without firing a single energy weapon. Their superior intellect and advanced technology were more than sufficient. They believed humanity would surrender instantly upon witnessing their might. They were catastrophically wrong. When the Valorian armada descended upon Earth's orbit, broadcasting demands for unconditional surrender, humanity's response was defiance. Not from governments or militaries alone, but from every corner of the planet. Factory workers, students, teachers, and farmers picked up whatever weapons they could forge. Programmers launched cyber attacks against the alien vessels. Engineers improvised electromagnetic pulse devices from salvaged technology. Humanity united with a ferocity that transcended logic. The Valorians had never encountered such resistance. In their previous conquests, civilizations collapsed under the psychological weight of seeming invincibility. But humans were different. They fought not because they believed they could win, most knew victory was mathematically impossible, but because surrendering felt like betrayal of everything they'd built. Commander HFY ordered an orbital strike on a military installation in North America. His weapons could obliterate entire cities, yet humans launched a counteroffensive using nothing but salvaged satellite components and crude missiles. The attack killed thousands, yet the resistance intensified. More volunteers emerged. More weapons were assembled. More determination crystallized. "This is illogical," reported HFY's tactical officer. "We destroy their military infrastructure, yet their resolve strengthens." The commander recognized the pattern now. Humans didn't calculate odds the way Valorians did. They refused to accept defeat even when facing annihilation. This trait, this absolute refusal to surrender, was their hidden strength. Days turned into weeks. The Valorians deployed advanced combat drones, thermal weapons, and molecular disassemblers. Humanity responded with distributed networks, biological warfare agents, and coordinated global strategies that seemed to emerge organically despite having no unified command structure. Humans died by the millions, yet somehow their resistance only grew more sophisticated, more desperate, more unstoppable. The Valorians captured Earth's major cities, expecting psychological collapse. Instead, humanity retreated to underground networks, mountains, and forests, continuing asymmetrical warfare that drained Valorian resources with every passing day. For a civilization accustomed to swift, clean victories, this prolonged conflict became unbearable. A young human soldier named James participated in underground resistance operations. He'd lost his family in the initial strikes, yet he fought with purpose. Like millions of other humans, he understood something the Valorians could never grasp, that some things were worth dying for. Freedom. Dignity. The right to determine one's own future. After 8 months of relentless conflict, HFY convened a council of war. The data was undeniable. Valorian losses mounted daily. Supply lines stretched across space became vulnerable to human guerrilla tactics. More disturbingly, soldiers reported psychological distress, confronting an enemy that could not be broken, that would not negotiate, that refused to acknowledge defeat even in the face of extinction. "Perhaps we misjudged them," suggested HFY's second-in-command hesitantly. "Their weakness, their emotional attachment to their world, their species, their abstract concepts, it has become their greatest strength." The commander stared at Earth below, this blue planet full of defiant creatures. He understood now what had transpired. The Valorians had sought to conquer a species they fundamentally misunderstood. Humans weren't creatures to be subdued through superior firepower. They were beings who derived strength from loss, who found resolve in desperation, who would rather die free than live enslaved. Commander HFY made the strategic calculation that determined the Valorian retreat. Continuing this invasion would cost more than conquest was worth. The Valorian armada departed Earth's orbit within the week. As the alien ships vanished into space, humanity emerged from its shelters, battered, grieving, but unbroken. James stood among millions, watching the sky clear. Their world had been devastated, their population decimated, yet they had refused to yield. The Valorians had encountered something they'd never faced before, an enemy so devoted to freedom that surrender was literally impossible. They had crossed paths with humanity's most unyielding characteristic, the capacity to endure anything rather than surrender one's will. And in the end, that single quality had proven more powerful than all the Valorian weapons combined. Kindly like and subscribe channel. Thank you.